now. It's
Graham and Jeffrey's statistical extravaganza, starring Graham and Jeffrey.
Anthrax! It's not a very good name, is it? No, I'm afraid not. Well, come, Patsy.
whoa there.
Halt! Who goes there? It is I, King Arthur, son of Uther Pendragon, from the castle of Camelot. King of the Britons, defeater of the Saxons, and sovereign of all England. Who's the other one? I am, and this is my trusty servant Patsy. We have ridden the length and breadth of the land in search of knights who could join me at my court at Camelot. We need to speak to your lord and master. What? Ridden on a horse? Yes. You're using coconuts. What? You've got two empty halves of coconuts and you're banging them together. So, we have ridden since the snows of winter have covered this land. We have ridden through Mercia and... Where'd you get the coconuts? We found them. Found them? In Mercia? The coconut's tropical. What do you mean? Well, this is a temperate zone. The swallow may fly south of the sun, yet these are not strangers to our land. Are you suggesting coconuts migrate? No, not at all. They could be carried. What? A swallow carrying a coconut? They could grip it by the husk. It's not a question of where he grips it. It's a simple matter of weight ratios. A 5-ounce bird cannot carry a 1-pound coconut. Look, well, it doesn't matter. Go and tell your master that Arthur from the court of Camelot is here. Listen. In order to maintain airspeed velocity, a swallow must beat its wings at 43 times per second, right? Please! Am I right? I'm not interested.
It could be carried by an African swallow.
Oh, African swallow may be, but not European swallow, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Will you ask your master if he wants to join me at my court at Camelot? But then, of course, African swallows aren't migratory.
Oh, yeah.
So they couldn't bring a coconut back anyway.
Wait a minute, supposing two swallows carried it together?
No, they'd have to have it on a line.
Well, that's simple. They'd use a strand of creeper.
What, held under the dorsal guiding feathers?
Why not?
Look, it is quite possible that some swallows may be able to carry a coconut that far. I'll prove it to you. Come, Patsy.
So King Arthur left Gwydielembord's castle and set forth on a noble quest to prove that swallows' average airspeed velocity was higher than Gwydielembord's population mean suggested. He took a simple random sample of 100 swallows and determined that they beat their wings an average of 44 times per second. There was just one more thing he needed, the standard deviation. He quickly put on his glasses and pondered the situation.
Do we have the mean?
Yes.
Do we have the standard deviation?
No.
No.
We have the Book of Swallows.
Oh yes, the Book of Swallows. The sacred text Brother Maynard carries with him. Brother Maynard, bring out the Book of Swallows.
Right away, my liege. Book of Swallows, chapter 17, verses 68 to 112.
And Saint Attila raised the standard deviation up on high, saying, Blessed is thy standard deviation, that with it thy may solve thine statistic problem. And the Lord did grin, and the people did feast upon the lambs, and the sloths, and the carp, and the anchovies, and the orangutans, and the breakfast cereals, and the fruit bats, and the large...
Skip a bit, brother.
And the Lord spake, saying, the standard deviation shall be 3, no more, no less. 3 shall be the number of the standard deviation, and the number of the standard deviation shall be 3. 4 it shall not be, neither shall it be 2, excepting that thou then proceed to 3. 5 is right out. With the standard deviation being 3, thou mayst solve thine statistic problem in thy mercy.
Amen.
Amen.
Right, onward.
We found a hoe. Maybe reject her.
How do you do, she's a hoe?
She looks like one.
Bring her forward.
I'm not a hoe, I'm not a hoe.
But you are dressed as one.
They dressed me up like one.
Did you?
No.
These aren't even my breasts, they're false ones.
Well, we did do the breasts.
The breasts?
And the hair. But she's a hoe.
Did you dress her up like this?
No.
Yes.
Yes. Well, a bit. A bit.
What makes you think she is a hoe?
She turned me into a newt. A newt? I got better. Reject her anyway! Reject her!
Quiet. There are ways of telling whether she is a hoe.
There are? Tell us there are. Ooh.
What do you do with hoes?
Reject her!
And what do you reject apart from hoes?
More hoes! Liver transplants.
So why do we reject hoes?
Because they have liver transplants?
Good.
Oh, okay, yes.
So how do we tell whether she has a transplanted liver?
Dissect her!
Ah, but can you not also dissect frogs in science class?
Oh, okay, yes.
Does liver make good pate?
Yes.
What else makes good pate?
Bread! Apples!
Very small rocks.
Cider! Great gravy!
Chatties.
Mud! Churches!
Lead.
A duck!
Exactly. So, logically,
If she weighs the same as a duck, she has a transplanted liver.
and therefore... Who are you so wise in the way of statistics?
I am Arthur, King of the Britons.
My liege,
What is your name?
it's Mr. Anderson.
I need you to help me with the statistics problem I have.
I would be honored.
King Arthur sought the help of Mr. Anderson and exchanged data with him so that he could solve the problem.